me on the roof. I get to quality. Oh, I on the roof. Yeah.
Sass on the bit,
Tell them
baby.
what it is. Yeah. Dice like Macumba.
I can't pop off a shape square. I live very shade, but pop is girl. Michael Jackson was in la be a room. Hip hop I want me in la be a room. Miole, Fasa Rodo Cheronon. Miole, Shemani Kiafu Lion. Miole, Fajaki Kashe Bangu. Miole, Shegaranta Fumalu. Miole, Spaghetti Way.
Right, your boy Jahbless in the building. Jahbless. That's what it is, that's what the name is. Anyone we got done bless, you know now. That's what it be. Okay, real names Ole Oluwabukumi Olatunde, and Oluwabukumi is actually Jahbless. It means Jahbless. Just translation of Oluwabukumi into English is God bless me, and Jahbless me. That's what it is. And music. Okay, I grew up into the family of four. I'm actually the first child. I have a brother and two sisters. Music started at a very, very young age. I started playing from church, you know, instruments and all that. And while growing up, I knew that I was going to do music because it's been like all my life. I write with my school books. Back in secondary school days, I write songs, and you know, that was the way it started. So when I wanted to start professionally, I actually started with a group. The group is called The Melodies. It was actually three of us, myself, Akimamba, and Johnny P. We started The Melodies together, and we had a song back then. The song is titled Juma, but it's very old. The song had a very good buzz then, but you know now when you do good things, it's always very, very difficult because if this person is not contributing, this person is trying too hard, there are always complications. So 2002, StarQuest, the first very edition of StarQuest that Nigerian Theories had, was where I actually came up with Jahbless, because my group went for StarQuest, and when we were back to perform, we had a problem with the CD, and the CD didn't play, and they had to, you know, tell us to leave the stage during the audition. So we went back outside the venue, and I had this. Then we use this normal tape, you know, you have instrumentals on tape that you normally use to rehearse and all that. So I had this tape in my pocket, and I told my guys that, okay, since the CD didn't play, can we go back and use the tape? And they're like, no, we can't go back to disgrace ourselves, you know, we didn't rehearse with the tape, you know. Okay, I didn't rehearse with it too, but I think I can try. They're like, okay, go now, go and try. So I went back on my own. That was the battle zone of the competition, and I did it, and there were about 400 and, yeah, like 400, 500 contestants that day. And I did it, and I took the third position, you know, unexpectedly. And at that point, I knew that, okay, I can actually move on as myself without the group, because I think I'm good enough to take care of everything I want. And from there, you know, StarQuest, money, to Heidi Kabasa studio, to do singles, Kodetun started, and blah, 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 blah.
Only for Fialo Mamugari, only for rent, Nikki Rikiri, Boiling Ring, Nino Bar Beach, Curie Cement, Nino Traffic, only for Figota She Jacuzzi, only for Octopus, only for Wedu Shekanabi.
The uniqueness is actually being me. The music is always about me, my environment, things I say, you know. I don't sound like anybody. Once you hear me, then you know that is Jahbless singing. And I think I'll call it hip hop, but it's original. And it's me. There are two bad guys, you know. There are two bad guys. That one is a bad guy. This one too is a bad guy. Anyway, the Jahbless you see on TV is still me, you know, and the one you're seeing live right now is still me. I don't fake, I don't form what I'm not, and right now, as far as Nigerian music is concerned, I think I roll it, And if you're not listening to me and you're on the streets, then you're listening to Reminisce. Basically, they control the streets. We've done several countries around Africa, and last year we had the first United Kingdom tour. We did about 6 or 7 cities in the UK. I can remember London, Bolton, Manchester, Leeds, Cardiff, and I think 1 or 2. Yeah, it was fun. It was fun. You know, when you are in the midst of, you know, a whole lot of white people, and they can actually.
A lot of people say there's no place like home, but at Limelight Hotel and Suites, we have a place that's just like home. Limelight Hotel and Suites is located in the serene and homely countryside of Agoiwoye, Ogun State. Limelight Hotel and Suites offers you nothing but the best in hospitality and facilities that you will not find anywhere. We have 3 bars, an oriental restaurant with a guarantee of uninterrupted power supply, and reliable internet facilities, not forgetting our ATM machines and POS terminals to give you the ease of cashless fun. Come relax and retreat into the calm embrace of Limelight Hotel and Suites. For more information, log on to www.limelight.hotel.com or email us on info@limelight.hotel.com or call us on 0807 097 1904. Limelight Hotel and Suites, taking you to the limelight.
Pick 1 or 2 things from the song, and they can actually tell, yeah, they know you, they love the song, and you know, that was the point. Joe Remix was actually at its peak, and it was crazy. And before the end of this year, we're doing the first United States tour. We're touching New York, California, Texas, Washington, and some few places. We'll keep you guys posted. You know.
I'm speechless. One contest. See them girls. Idaji lori man lago. After enough shayo, go to Romo, Bejo for some minute to Tifa. You and I, we no be lovers. I love your shock absorber, swinging like Django Rover to the house to bend down over. Anything you like, make you order. This na la vida loca. Oro e non sonita, bagay, then the mental.
Well, the song, it was actually the original song actually brought the remix, because when we did the original song, it was big, you know, but the people had this feeling, what we call the street, you know. Some people believe it's Raz, and I asked them, define Razness or what Raz means, and a whole lot of them can't. They don't even know what it means to be Raz. You get me? But if I'm Raz and anybody from my clique is Raz and we're making good money from being Raz, I don't give a about you, my brother. You get me? So the original song was big, but people felt like, is this one? I can remember there was a day I went for an interview in one of the radio stations, and a lady called in to the program, and she was like, seriously, is this the guy that did the Jaw song? And the presenter was like, yeah, he's the one. I was like, oh my God, it sounds so different, but the song is Raz now. I was like, you are Mumu. So my management sat down together and like, okay, this song is big, but we can actually extend the horizon, and we thought about it. Okay, who do you think we should put? Let's do a remix of that song. And that was why we sat down and we came up with, okay, I think Ice Prince has his own fan base, is more of the middle belt, and there are a whole lot of people from that part of the country that listens to him, so I think it's a good shot. Drella is actually the headquarters of Razness. You get me? So we still carry the street along. LD is there to represent his own class, and I'm there. Reminisce is there to actually sanctify the street, you know. So they came up, then I called everybody. The thing is, at a point in time while I was developing myself, I think I had the opportunity to work with almost everybody. There was a time I've worked with this. There was a time this person needed a favor from me that I've done. So when it was my time that I needed them, I didn't have any problem any problem. They were like, okay, when do you want me to come and record? When you're ready, just call me. And they all came and we did it, and that was it. Well, before Joe Remix, I had very big songs. Before Joe Remix, there was Ganja Man with Nice. That was a very big song. Before then, I had Your Time, big song, but Joe Remix was actually the peak. At that point, it was actually the peak because it made people were now convinced that, okay, I think this guy is here to stay. And I think any other thing I did after Joe Remix, every other songs we've been releasing after Joe Remix has been massive hits. Kakobi Chicken is a good example, Tete Lobiri is a good example, Beremole is a good example. So if I give it, you will take it. Babe.